Welcome back, folks. I'm your host, as always, Lethal RG. Europa Universalis 5 just released patch 1.2.4, or as I call it, the minor rebalance. Getting into it first, there's been a changed population in how it increases, i.e., now you get a higher population growth from free land and cheap food. Now, they don't mention the exact numbers on their page, however, it is a 1.5 times increase from previous patches, from the previous 0.5% increase based off your total population in the area to a 0.75. So now you no longer need to deport populations into your capital, but you should. You should never reject free population. Now getting into it. There's other changes, such as changes to complacency. I know this has been some issue for some people. They're mostly just nerfing it. Let's be real. They're nerfing it a bit. Who cares? Complacency's not really an issue for most people. They've been fixing some things with the 20-year truces. Apparently, a lot of white pieces have been given 20-year truces. I haven't personally run into this issue, but I mostly play Ireland, so what do I know? There've been a change to combat ratios, so, zero morale armies can no longer be overrun by a much smaller opponent. We'll see. I don't see how they would be able to be honest with you. Yeah, cores no longer last more than 100 years when they're lost. At least if the culture is not the same. This is kind of similar to EU4. However, in EU4, when you culture converted, they just lost the core straight up. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. I probably won't be experiencing this much myself. But, we'll see. Getting into it again, their content. They have changed the content of the setup. I.e., Byzantium starts with the city walls of Thessaloniki at the start of the game now. They've also fixed a lot of Orthodox cathedrals just being missing. As you can see, there's been some issues with the latest DLC, Fate of the Phoenix. But I'm sure they'll be fixed. A lot of these are just focused on Fate of the Phoenix, which, if you don't play Byzantium, who cares? I personally only occasionally partake in Byzantium. They also did fix a lot of issues with flavor not showing up. For example, I didn't even know Vlad was in EU5. I guess I should have figured that he would be, but I didn't actually know he was. Which begs the question, is Nobunaga in it? For Oda. Likewise, they had a lot of formables not showing up. Yeah, a lot of these are just minor rebalances. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. I just want to talk about the population changes because honestly, that's going to be huge. You're going to see a really big population increase in your games, folks. And I'll be real with you, I think that's something that we all needed. EU5 has been having some issues with population for a while. We all know that. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen the hijinks a lot of people are getting up to, like I mentioned earlier, with the expel population and just expelling it directly into your where you want them to be. That's kind of cursed. I mean, I've been doing that with Scotland personally. To force me up to 400,000. But, yeah, that should encourage more natural growth in a lot of places. I will say, something that I would personally like to see, and this is just a little bit of bias, but I would like to see special events for the Black Death, specifically in the Pale for Ireland, so that they collapse during the Black Death like they did in our own timeline. That'll be it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.